I wonder if I dare say this could be a little bit of black on black crime because I think you can make the point without necessarily dismissing the fact that millions of people have found something about this woman that they actually like. That's what I'm saying, right? There are millions of people who say, you know what, she may not have the credentials, but I kind of need her to, she has the credentials, but I kind but maybe people say, you know what, I kind of like the fact that she'll go outside the lines. I like the fact that she's speaking my language. I like the fact that I can relate to what she's offering me. And of course it's not licensed therapy that meets every single ethical standard, every single board certification, every single type of degree from an accredited institution. Because Argosy, I think Argosy University, where she got her degree, let me see, Argosy closed in 2019. They collapsed due to financial mismanagement. After 2017, the ownership changed and ran into two major financial hurdles. The U.S. Department of Education placed it on heightened cash monitoring, and its accreditor placed it on show cause status and ultimately withdrew accreditation. So the school lost accreditation, basically. Um, Losing accreditation, does that mean that they lost their ability to educate anyone? I don't think that would be the case, but accreditation is accreditation and it means something, right? But with that being said, though, I kind of felt like the way they kind of went after her was quite a lot. I wonder if it was a little bit harsher than it needed to be, because I'm not completely convinced that she can't help people in a certain kind of way. The same way your grandmother could help you by talking to you and helping you come to terms with your feelings, and your grandma may not have a license in anything, right? And again, your grandma is not a licensed therapist, of course, but your licensed therapist is not your grandma either, right? I think sometimes we see the systems and we see the rules and the laws and remember, these are created by, a lot of this is created kind of by white folks. I mean, black people are involved kind of. Like you might every now and then have a black person that's on the board of something or whatever. But for the most part, I don't think that these tools of therapy were necessarily designed with all of our experience in mind or our goals in mind or the obstacles that we're trying to truly overcome. And I think Dr. Bryan is in tune with the culture. That's the point. She's in tune with the cultural language in a way that a lot of people are not. And I think sometimes in the social media game, what does happen that's patently unfair, though, this is what you got to pay attention to, is you have a lot of self-proclaimed gurus who get more attention than the people who actually took the time to do the work, to get the license, to follow the code, to get, to meet the standard. Do you understand what I'm saying? Tell me if you get what I'm saying. What I'm trying to do is really talk about both sides. I'm not trying to tell you what's right and what's wrong. The only thing that's right, in my opinion, is to try to understand both perspectives on this and find benefit for the community. Do you get what I'm saying? Are y'all with me on this? I hope it's okay because I know somebody's not going to like what I say, which means I'm doing my job because I'm not here to kiss anyone's ass because I've heard both perspectives. And also in my area in finance, I deal with that all the time. I see people out there that ain't got a bad. I got a whole PhD in finance. It was literally a decade of studying 8 or 9 hours a day, going through complete hell, breaking down in complete exhaustion, crying at my desk, trying to find a way to convince some of the smartest human beings on the planet that I was worthy of passing my dissertation. Like it was literally the greatest form of hell you can ever imagine, at least from an academic standpoint. And then I come out into the world and I see Dave Ramsey over here who has probably less financial education than I had by the age of 25. Or I see I might see, I don't know, somebody like an Aristotle or something, speaking a different language and appealing to people in a different way.